VFA was founded in about 1978, and it was established after the end of the war, and we were formed to help those refugees to settle down to life in the US.
Tôi thì tôi sinh quán ở Việt Nam. Có nghĩa là người Cộng sản họ bắt những người mà làm việc cho chế độ cũ ở trong quân đội phải đi vào tù. Rồi ông xã tôi thì cũng giống như đa số sĩ quan chế độ cũ, họ đã đưa tận ra ngoài Bắc học tập, tức là ở tù tận ngoài Bắc xa xôi. Thì bước đầu sống trên đất nước mới xa lạ, chúng tôi gặp rất nhiều khó khăn. Thì cũng giống như mọi người khi mới đặt chân lên đất nước mới. Rồi và cái quan trọng nhất là sự lo lắng rất là nhiều về tương lai của con cái, học hành ra sao trên đất nước mới này.
Now we've kind of moved more towards really focusing on the kind of the four key things that we're doing, which is helping students to graduate from high school and college, and raising the voice of the Vietnamese community. And then we do a lot of multicultural programs like SES and also the Southeast Asia Education Coalition. So really rallying people to work together as one voice.
I was 13 years old, I think it was 2009. So I remember that when I came to school, I just had 3 days of being in the United States, and I started school. Well, English, I knew like just the basics, like ask somebody's name. And when I was here, I had an opportunity to communicate with other people, and they pushed me to speak in English. And now I think that I have 40 years here, and my English is growing and growing every day.
You know, we have this kind of model minority myth, but we've been doing a lot of research looking at the data, and there's lots of pockets of kids that are falling far behind. Unfortunately, for a lot of the kids, half of them will fail to graduate from high school.
You know, these students face the amazing challenge of having to learn an entirely new culture and yet hang on to the culture that they come from.
Even if it's just a small chunk of students, it's still helping a whole community keep moving forward in where they're living, and these students would not be able to learn English as well, and they would not be able to get as good of an education if they didn't have the basic groundworks of the English and also the math, and then they wouldn't be able to move into the public system and succeed.
At the college level, we have the Community Action Research and Empowerment Project, which is really about getting the community to work together to assess its own strengths and needs, and then come up with an ambitious vision to really move the Vietnamese community forward. Now we're on phase 3, which is to implement this plan that we've developed for the last 2 years. And some cool things have started happening. Like, for example, we registered 350 new people to vote. So our Saturday morning program serves about over 100 kids every Saturday morning. And these are kids who just arrived within the last 6 months to a year or so.
One of the students that have actually helped, that we're helping this year with the VFA Saturday English School, is a student named Rifka. She is an international student who has come from Sri Lanka.
My father died from tsunami in 2004. I'm the first one being in USA in my family. They didn't even like I came here because you're a girl, you don't have to go there. You don't need that much education to go there. I said, no, I want to go, I want to go. I didn't have this opportunity in Sri Lanka.
The greatest thing I ever saw her do or see her do every day is just smile. She has no one to help her but herself. But she's so happy that she's here because it's better for her. And oh my God, I'm getting emotional. And these kids, they have so much potential. Oh God, damn it. And no one gives a damn about them. So we try to put our best foot forward. We try to put our best foot forward to give them what they need. And it's exhausting sometimes, but it's good. It's good.
And this year has been challenging because, you know, No Child Left Behind, Washington State applied for a waiver from that. So that just deprived us of like 80% of the funding that we used to have. But then the staff and the principal and the volunteers stepped in and said, no, we have to keep this program going because it's so critical for so many of these kids that we serve. And the volunteers and the instructors were willing to decrease their wages, but we still need the funding to keep programs like this and other programs that are really critical for our community going.
Whenever I get something accomplished, whenever I reach another goal, I always think about VFA and how different I was before, and I can't imagine what it would have been like if I actually just walked through all this way all by myself.
These kids aren't going to get this stuff during the regular school day. They're not going to get it at home. And I think that without the World School, there'd be a dramatic vacuum in these kids' lives. I just can't imagine the gap that would continue to exist in their ability to flourish and prosper and learn and incorporate into this new culture.
They should know that this is a really important program because it's helping these kids move along who are going to be the generation that has the world. It's helping them get into society and get the education they need to keep moving.